main landmark, banner landmark, main grouping out of clickable, blind at post, live mic is muted, live 004, clickable, mic is muted, clickable toggle button, clickable group layout.
Awesome sauce! Hello, boys and girls. It's your boy, Blood and Wonders, the comic pen. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I am without a man in the chair tonight. JV Wheels, I hope you feel better. If everyone can please keep JV Wheels in your thoughts and your prayers, I'd appreciate that. I love JV Wheels.
Clickable toggle button, clickable button.
So we're just gonna hang out and have some fun a little bit.
Clickable button, mute microphone, click button having issues. Complimentary, clickable tab banners, clickable tab brand, tab private, tab clickable mainland button invite, clickable button stop, clickable button mute micro, clickable blind Adam.
Hey, that's me. I'd fire that blind Adam guy. He's a bitch. Yeah. But we're 24 days away from Exotica. Exotica returns to the New Jersey Convention Center October 25th, 26th, and 27th. I will be the 25th and the 26th at the Pornado the Movie booth. Love you, Alien Rob. PornadoTheMovie.com. ExoticaExpo.com. There'll be porn stars, seminars, bleed BJs, HJs. That's blowjobs and hand jobs. There'll be photo ops, orgies, parties, toys, anything and everything related to sex, kink, eroticisms, strippers, escorts, weed, beers, pizza, french fries. Stormy Daniels is on the guest list, I think. Cannot wait. So, go to exoticaexpo.com. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. Yeah.
Clickable button mute microphone, clickable button stop, clickable button collapse, button invite guests button, clickable block, clickable menu buttons, clickable button mute, clickable button X, button remove blind Adam from stick.
We're going to invite one more guest in a minute. Also want to give a shout out to the Big Apple Comic Con. Big Apple Comic Con returns November 23rd. Michael Carbonaro, sir, I will be emailing Peter the book minor mark space sometime between tomorrow and Monday. I do apologize about the delay. Just have a lot going on. I'm doing the Clever Lab study with the smart glasses. We also been just taking care of our few things here and there, setting up the professional Midtown in Midtown Manhattan studio space / retail space for Awesome Sauce Radio and the real Blind Adam. Trying to negotiate a few things, fix some stuff, finally get some things back on track after 2 years of being lied to and butt fucked and all sorts of other things. But yeah, Big Apple Comic Con is November 23rd at the New Yorker Hotel, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Howard Shakin, legendary creator of Black Kiss, and if you're a fan of Star Wars #1 from '77, that's his art. Also was a set designer and concept artist on the 1990 John Leslie Shipp Flash TV show. So that is the Big Apple Comic Con, November 23rd, New York Hotel, BigAppleCC.com. Tell them about it. I'm saying. Love you, Carbonaro. Love you, Peter. Love you guys. NeedStuffCollectibles.com, eBay / NeedStuffCollectibles. I'm sorry I'm not showing websites and stuff, but I do not have a minute to try to help me with that.
Clickable button exit, so button remove blind, clickable button mute blind, clickable menu button sub, clickable blind Adam, clickable button mute microphone, clickable button stop cam, clickable button collapse, button invite guests, button leaves.
All right. I also want to give a shout out to Nemesis. The Nemesis, David Howard, will be turning on Thursday night at 8 p.m. where we're going to be doing a really, really awesome show. To all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Remember, we don't need to have a vision. It's not what happens to us. It's what we do about it. And We didn't say that. Don't eat set to have a vision. Remember, go chase your dream. You might just catch it. Now, if you have a little bit of hope, $1, some faith, so all you need is $1, a dream, and you just take the first step, which is the most difficult step, and you just keep taking one small step a day, and next thing you know, bingo, man! There's rainbows, blowjobs, pizza pies, and all sorts of cool stuff. But you gotta want it. You gotta just like take the first step, man. So go chase your dreams, man.
Button having issues. Button invite guests. Clickable button collapsed present. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button mute micro. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable.
And we're gonna tell. We also want to say that Calamity Collectibles, eBay/Calamity_collectibles, spelled with an A, is a bitch.
Speech on. Show notification. Press home to unlock. Page 1 of 2. Adjustable.
New notifications.
One from Instagram. Funhouse Comics. Really appreciate that, brother. I just saw the message now. Not sure what time you go on or what the topic is. 8:04 p.m.
Hang on, we're gonna message Funhouse Comics, who's awesome. Everyone check out Funhouse Comics on Instagram. Open Instagram. Fucking phone.
Page 1 of 5. Adjusted. Page 2
Page
of 5.
2 of 5.
Books. iTunes Store.
Open Instagram.
Ryan Play. Stories tray. Direct messages. 1 unread message. Direct messages. Ask Meta AI or search. Search here in Nirvana. Sir_Christopher. Unread. Funhouse Comics. Really. Unread. Back. Button. Adam Anthony HT. Forward. Adam Anthony. New messages. Funhouse Comics. Double tap to read. Verticals. Camera. Write a message. Text field. Double tap to edit. Write a message. Text field. Is editing.
I'm live now, period. Just talking the whole Sticky Goose situation, as well as other stuff from comics and pop culture. More than welcome to join. Love you, brother.
Inserted. I'm alive now. Just talking the whole Sticky Goose situation as well as other stuff in comics and pop culture. More than welcome to join. Love you, brother. Write with AI. Send. Button. Send. Adam Anthony. I will write a message. Text field. Is editing. Character. Insertion point at end.
If you have some time to kill, please pop on in. I'd be honored and privileged to have you be a part of the show tonight. Love you, man.
Inserted. If you have some time to kill, please pop in. I'd be honored and privileged to have to be a part of the show tonight. Love you, man. Write with AI. Send. Button. Send. Adam Anthony. Write a message.
All right.
Is editing. App switcher. Instagram. Active. Close Instagram. Weather. Double tap to open.
Just sent a message to my brother Funhouse Comics. Check him out on Instagram, Funhouse Comics. Just chilling at the moment. Like I said, it's been a long week of testing meta glasses and
Clickable blind Adam. Clickable button mute micro. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable button exit solo layout.
okay. No one I sent the link to is joining me yet, so we're gonna wait about a couple number of minutes before I start, doing my whole thing to Mr. Sticky Goose Comics, who's a little bitch. Yeah, I said it. I meant it. Sticky Goose Comics is a bitch. Yeah.
Clickable button mute blind. Clickable button exit solo. Button remove blind. Clickable button new layout. Clickable button edit layout. Clickable button mute blind. Clickable menu button sub menu more options. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable button mute microphone. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button collapse present. Button invite guests. Button leave studio.
All right, we're just gonna invite one more guest real quick.
8:07 p.m.
Open Gmail. I also want to say, if you're not watching the Penguin, you are missing out.
From Frontier, more info about eBay Incorporate. Me. Funpozu Invent is important. HTTP social. Me. Funpozu Invent. Quote subject. Funpozu Invent.
I watched Penguin episode 2, and it is just off the fucking chain, man.
More options. Button. https://streamyard.com/ link. Angular. Open with Chrome. Google. Safari. Button.
This is like I said last week or 2 weeks.
Share. Button. Dismiss pop-up. Mail. Button. Gmail. Button. Instagram. Gmail. Mail. Messages. Button.
This is it's The Sopranos, and Batman fucked and had a baby. The Penguin with Colin Farrell is the show it would have.
Space. V. B. N. M. M. Results. Mark College. 7. Added recipient. Mark. Remove that from send button. Send message. Toolbar. Share button. Apps with Gmail.
Yeah.
Close Gmail.
I mean, and Cloud Farrell, man, you don't even realize it's him on the roll.
Top. Safari. Messages.
I still don't understand why they changed the last name from Cobblepot to Cobb.
Conversations. +1. 7 3 2. Lord College. Website.
But my suspicion is they're going to merge.
Message. iMessage. Text field. Message. Text field.
There's a blind guy calling you names on YouTube. You should come on Awesome Sauce Radio, do something about that guy. And you could talk about all the eBay idiots.
Inserted, there's a blind guy calling your names on YouTube. You should come on Awesome Sauce Radio, do something about that guy, and you could talk about all the eBay idiots. Send button. Send message.
All right.
Dictate button. App switcher. Messages. Close messages. Book dot. Messages.
I also want to give some cornbread and some, $1 box to Pimp Slap.
Button having issues. Button invite guests. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button mute. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable menu buttons. Clickable button mute blind Adam.
Victor, the chauffeur, actually is Lark from the comics. He first appears in Batman 448, 449, and there is another part of that Penguin Affair thing from an issue of Detective Comics. I don't remember what it is. But, I do believe that Victor is Lark, and his first appearance is Batman 448. I also loved when, Victor's with the prostitute, or the working girl, or the sex worker, or the cam girl, or whatever you want to call her.
Clickable menu buttons.
The 1999 event, No Man's Land, gets mentioned.
Clickable blind Adam. Clickable button mute microphone. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button collapsed present. Button invite guests. Button having issues. Complimentary landmark. Clickable tab.
The Bobby Darin song in the background of the whole fight scene is amazing. Loving the actress who plays Sophia Thacone. And it's just amazing, and it's awesome. And the Penguin is just off the chain. If you can read Batman Long Halloween and Dark Victory Year One, Batman Pain and Prejudice is where the first time we meet his mother.
Clickable tab banners. Blank. StreamYard. Clickable tab selected clickable.
I fucked up.
Button unavailable. Button up. Button unavailable. Button up. Button up. Button up. Button up. Button up. Button unavailable. Button up. Button up. Post. Button show comment. Yoa. Funhouse Comics 8:05 Graphic YouTube. Funhouse Comics 8:05 p.m. Yoa. Button show comment on stage. Yoa. Clickable button comment action. Post a comment edit. Compliment.
House.
Space. Space. F-E-E-T J-O space.
Sent you a link to join the show.
S space.
Yeah, everyone follow Funhouse Comics on Instagram. He's awesome sauce. Love that guy.
Out of edit graphic blank list with 4 clickable button comment act button show comment on house sent you a link to join the show. Awesome Sauce Radio 811 graphic buttons clickable button show.
But the Penguin is just an amazing show. I'm loving it. Agatha all along is pretty sweet.
Funhouse Comics 8:05 graphic button start clickable button show Yoa. Funhouse graphic button start comment button show comment screen. Button invite guests. Clickable button collapse. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button mute micro. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable menu button. Clickable button mute blind. Clickable button exit.
I'd kick Blind Adam in the balls if I could, man. He's a bitch.
Button remove blind at. Clickable button new. Clickable button edit layout. Button show more late. Clickable toggle button. Toggle button not press small.
Yeah, but I mean, really, Penguin is awesome. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale is well represented in the show. God rest Tim Sale's soul. And Tim Sale is an amazing comic book artist who I lost way too soon. Of course, him and Jeff Loeb created universes and worlds and source material, which, hey, it was used for the for the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, Batman, Long Halloween, and Dark Victory. This current series of movies and shows is all thanks to the source material of Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Catwoman, When in Rome, Dark Victory, Long Halloween. Does 2 long Halloween specials.
Toggle button, button show more, clickable button new layout, clickable button exit solo, clickable.
I hate the way my speech says layout.
Clickable blind Adam, clickable button stop cam, clickable button collapse present, button invite guests, button having issue, clickable, tab, graphic YouTube, funhouse comment, youa, button, clickable, button start comment, graphic YouTube, funhouse comics 805, him, button, clickable button comment, button start comment, graphic YouTube, awesome sauce, house sent button, clickable button start out of list blank, graphic YouTube, post a comment edit multi-line.
All right. Like I said, House, I did send you a link if you want to hop on. I think when I don't have a man in the share, I'm just going to send the link out randomly to my friends in the community. Whoever wants to pop on can pop on. We can talk comics, pop culture, life. To all my brothers and sisters out in Florida, I wish you nothing but Godspeed and recovery. That's just horrible. To my good friend Ron, we can all keep good friend Ronnie in our thoughts and prayers. He's fighting cancer. Ronnie, I love you. I'm sending you positive vibes and positive and healing vibes, and you'll be in my thoughts and prayers, brother. I love you, man. Fuck cancer. Fuck cancer. Fuck cancer. I can't kiss my ass. Yeah, but it's unfortunately, man. With all we can build phones computers that fit in our pockets. You know, pizza that's ready in a minute. You know, put water in bottled water, but we can't cure cancer. It's really fucking sad. But I'm gonna give Calamity Collectibles, eBay /Calamity_collectibles spelled with an A, and Funhouse Comics, Instagram at Funhouse Comics, another minute or two and see if they want to join. And if not, I'm gonna do some shoot promos on a few things. Is there things that are pissing me off, driving me crazy?
8:15 p.m. One notification. Messenger. Now. Mark Pauling. https://stream.r.com/FIS5QHG. 8:16 p.m. One notification. Messenger. Now. Mark Pauling. https://
Why did he send me my own StreamYard link, the little bitch?
Out of edit clickable button unavailable, button unavailable, button unavailable, button out of edit blank, list with 4 clickable button comment actions, button show house sent you a link to join the show, awesome, graphic,
hang on,
buttons,
moving up,
button,
moving on up,
graphic, button start, clickable, button show comment, youa, graphic, buttons, button comment to button show screen. Live viewer comments, StreamYard, out of list tab, private tab, brand, clickable tab, select mainland, button invite, clickable,
right.
clickable button mute microphone, clickable blind Adam, clickable menu button, clickable button mute blind Adam, clickable button exit solo link, button remove blind, clickable button new layout, clickable menu buttons, clickable blind Adam, clickable button mute microphone, clickable button stop cam, clickable button collapse, button invite guests, button having issues, complimentary, clickable tab ban, clickable tab.
All right, one more second, guys.
Button unavailable, button unavailable, button unavailable, button unavailable, button unavailable, button post, house sent you a link to, button, clickable button comment act, button start out of list blank, graphic YouTube. Post a comment, out of edit clickable button unavailable, button unavailable.
Well, give me one more second here. But I also think Agatha Arlong is going great.
8:17 p.m.
Open Messenger.
Last active 20 minutes ago. Flip Charles. JD Beals. Secret active now. Unread. Mark Pauling. Secret conversation. https:// loading. Mark Pauling. Media preview button. Mark Pauling. Media preview button. Double tap to open button. Add reaction. Vertical scroll. One link. Open more options. Open camera. Open media. Record voice. Type a message.
Type a message. Hey, brother, comma. I sent you a link to join the show if you want. Period. Don't understand why you're sending the streamer link to Messenger. Period. We'll talk to you when I'm done.
Inserted K brother. I sent you a link. Present right with send a message. Button.
Okay.
App switcher.
You're on a hill looking bitch.
Home. Dot. Messages.
All right. But hang on.
Music. Double tap to open.
New notifications.
You have new notifications from Messenger, Tubi, eBay, and 4 others. Here is the one from Messenger. Sean Kirka. Want to try for the 10? We can talk about it.
Weather.
All right, yeah. It looks like I'm getting a big guest for the 10th, yo. More on that to come after it's confirmed, man.
Button unavailable. Button unavailable. Post a comment out of it blank. List with clickable button comment. Button show comment up. House sent you a link to join the
Okay. Dear Sticky, let me just see how many minutes live this is so I can clip this. Because I want this to go to Mr. Brian McClay over Beyond Wednesdays for comic book drama this week.
Out of list button. Awesome soft button at clickable menu button. Clickable button restart. Clickable button return. Clickable button at main landmark graphic logo. Grouping unavailable. Out of grouping. Clickable. Blind Adam. Post. Live. Clickable 0. Mic is muted. Clickable toggle button. Toggle button. Clickable toggle button. Clickable toggle. Clickable button mute blind. Clickable button exit solo. Button remove blind. Clickable button new. Clickable button mute blind at clickable menu button sub menu more options. Clickable blind Adam. Clickable button mute microphone. Clickable button stop cam. Clickable button collapse. Button invite guests button.
All right. Yeah, that's done. I couldn't figure out where to clip it, but dear Sticky Goose Comics, are you done? Are you done looking like an ass clown with your goofy little smile and your wife with the tic tac tits and but did you enjoy getting bitch slapped royally by Comic Tom 101? Love Comic Tom. He was awesome. You tried to do a gotcha and it backfired, bro. I mean, and I want to, since you decided that you have a problem with cosplayers at conventions, and you don't like people in Deadpool costumes with their costume and a sword going up your ass, which is probably the greatest thing that you've had tickle your body in years because you're probably in a sexless marriage. Yeah, I said it. You look like someone who hasn't seen vagina in years. You got a wife. A wife that looks like Betty Boop. What's up with that? But cosplayers and cosplay is one of the greatest things that pours money into our industry and conventions than ever. And just because you're a geriatric, getting no vagina, newbie to the hobby, you want a key collector, you didn't know what you were doing, you followed Comic Tom, and you followed Gem Mint, and you put your head up their asses, and you basically you're butthurt because you bought a bunch of books that are worth nothing now. Oh my god, these books are they're worthless. Well, maybe if you did your own research, maybe you went on Google's and typed in some buttons. Oh, look at me. I'm pressing buttons now. And you can go to Key Collector. You can go to Cover Price. You can go to eBay and look at final sales. You can talk to people in your local comic book shop. But I was sick of newbie YouTube only influencer wannabe motherfuckers in the industry, telling me what I should and shouldn't enjoy. All right. That's all I hear is like, why do you buy this book? It's going to be worthless in 6 months. For example, let's see, let me think of a perfect example. All right, Agnetha all along is out right now. You got Catherine Raw. You got that cutie Abby Plaza. I drink her bathwater. Yeah. You know, and
Compliment post out of it blank. List with clickable button comment button show comp house sent you link to join button clickable button comment button start comment.
but Sticky Goose, you act like a bitch. I mean, Comic Tom figuratively and verbally smacked you like the bitch that you are. But what I would like to do, and since your wife is a lawyer, I'll make this a verbal binding contract right here, right now. Any comic book convention in the world, you know, it could be San Diego, New York, a Fan Expo. You can come to my home ground at Exotica. You know, maybe your wife can buy some sex toys and have a penis that's worth a damn. I'm sure yours is small and useless. Sticky Goose Comics. Yeah, I said it. You know, and I'm the comic pimp. Hey, Sticky Goose, my name's Blind Adam. I'm the comic pimp. How you doing? And my challenge to you is anytime, any place, me and you in a wrestling ring.
4 p.m. One notification. LW power mode turned off. Now.
You put on a blindfold.
Battery sufficiently charged.
I put on a blindfold. All right? And we fight in the ring. In the ring. We go 1-on-1. And if I beat you, you leave the industry. If you can beat me, look at now. You couldn't even handle Comic Tom in a verbal spout, man. I'm a Jedi pimp master, bitch. I'll leave the industry. I'll pack my bags. I'll ride off into the sunset, drink Red Bulls, go get me some prostitutes. Go boom, shaka, rocka, boom, boom, shaka, rocka, boom. Boom, shaka, rocka, boom, boom, shaka, rocka, boom. That's Sticky Goose. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your stupid voice. I'm sick of you thinking you know it all when you know absolutely shit. You've been in this hobby for what, 4 years? You know, you're funny, you're entertaining, but you're so kayfabe. I can smell the kayfabe off your.
Notifications. Netflix. Now. New arrival for Juliana. In chapter 2 is now on Netflix. Attachment.
It's chapter 2. But getting back to clowns, Sticky Goose Comics.
3 notifications. Instagram. Now. Funhouse_comics. I'm in the backstage.
Oh, all right, hang on. We're gonna bring in a guest.
Clickable button show house awesome sauce radio 811 p house sent you link to join.
Hang on.
Button start button comment button show screen live viewer stream out of.
I miss having a man in the chair.
Clickable tab selected main landmark button invite guests but clickable button collapse clickable buttons clickable button mute microphone clickable funhouse comp clickable menu button sub menu clickable button mute funhouse button add funhouse comp room.
Yo,
Is that Funhouse?
what's up, brother?
How are you, sir?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
8:27 weather.
I saw you heard me shooting off my mouth.
Yeah, I heard a little bit. Seems like you got a little bit of a.
This is a little bitch.
Yeah, it seems like you're in a little bit of a snit.
Well, I watched a little. Hey, did you see the video where Comic Tom gave him the Mr. Royal bitch slap verbally of all time, which was awesome?
Yeah. I saw everything that live. I saw everything that followed. I watched Brian's drama alert on Saturday. Yeah, I'm well versed with the situation.
What are your thoughts on it?
I don't really have any thoughts. I mean, be honest with you, I mean, Goose got cooked. He wasn't prepared. Underestimated Tom, somebody who's been in the business and online for a very long time, a big personality who has experience.
Someone who grew
Well,
up
it's
in
not even growing up in a comic store. It's about his experience doing live programming and recorded programming and doing interviews. He knows how to work the chat. He just overmatched them. And the Goose, he underestimated him, and again, he got cooked.
And I couldn't have been happier about it.
Yeah, he got roasted, and that's it. I mean,
like I said, any place, anywhere, Sticky Goose, me in the ring. If you could beat me in a wrestling ring, I'll leave the industry.
I just think that the whole topic is pretty much been beat down already. It's like it's like the horse is dead. You beat it with a stick. It's dead. I mean, every people I've never even seen, I don't even know, are like doing like shows on it, like recaps and talking about it.
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, sir.
Yeah. Everybody's, but like I said, I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, I just know what happened, and I'll say, usually, they say when people say, it is what it is. I mean, they say if they're either a sociopath or a psychopath. I mean, that's a bad term to use, but but what happened, happened, and some people probably foreseen it, and some, majority didn't. But I think the more seasoned people, like that were actually in the live chat, like McClay, he foreseen that eventually the tides are going to turn, and it turned even better once he lost the internet connection. And Tom had the whole thing to himself and just took over.
And once I saw that he lost the internet connection, I knew exactly. I know Tom. I've known Tom for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I knew exactly what was going to happen at that point.
Well, I mean, he capitalized on the situation, and only a seasoned veteran would know to do that. He promoted himself, his products, his brand, and why not? The guy invited him there with, pretty much, with a ski mask in his back pocket and a blackjack, ready to put the ski mask on and take the blackjack out, and, Tom knew it. By then he figured it out. He's like, this guy was pretty much going to murder me. So I got the whole thing to myself. I'm going to take advantage of it.
And then he brought his, hey, Sticky Goose, did you get your balls out of your wife's purse yet? That's what I want to know. Look at me. I'm doing so bad in this thing. I have to get my wife. Oh, my God. My wife with her tic-tac tits. Oh, my God. Yes,
I don't think he called her. I think she was watching it nearby, and she saw her husband was in trouble, and she did what any wife would do. She came to, she protected him. She stood up for him, and personally, I think at that point, I think once Tom saw his wife was involved, I did not agree with him moving forward the way he did. That first of all, he continued embarrassing her husband. And that's wrong.
To a nicer guy.
That's, even though Sticky's Sticky, that's still his wife. Yeah. I think he should have put it down the first gear and changed his tactic once he knew his wife was involved at that point. But instead he kept going full throttle, and that I didn't agree with. I mean, you don't embarrass a man in front of his significant other, and regardless of, what people think is Sticky, she was just protecting the husband. She did what any wife would do.
That I can respect, but no. But my challenge still stands. I personally can't stand Sticky Goose.
I don't expect your opinion to change. I'm just telling you what I thought about the the show itself, and that's when I thought Tom should have held back and maybe like turned his saber off and hooked it back on his utility belt, and maybe did a flip on the topic to try to get it back on track of the business, the industry. And but I don't think he should have kept going and embarrassing the man to the point where he just had no choice but to call it, and that was it. And at that, when that was happening, I actually felt bad for him, because I know, I could imagine how it would feel. And he was probably embarrassed in front of his wife. His wife was embarrassed for him. I've never been married, but Tom's never been married. I don't know if you've ever been married, but
I don't believe in marriage.
Take a pause for a minute and think about it. Again, I don't disagree with like what Tom did, taking over and doing everything he did up until his wife got involved. That's when he should have stopped. That was disrespectful, in my opinion, and I'll stand with that. If anybody ever watches this and they want to message me or call me, that's fine. I still think that was disrespectful. He should have not stopped the interview, Tom. He should have just changed gears. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Oh, I told We Are Venom, Eddie. Hopefully he'll join us.
Cool. We Are Venom's awesome. Love that guy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to join, come up here, but he might be in the chat. I don't know.
Like I said, tonight almost didn't happen. My man in the chair is having issues with his wheelchair.
Right.
So I wish him the best of luck with getting the electric wheelchair he uses, fixed.
Okay.
JD, I love you, brother. You didn't get hit with Helena, did you?
No, that was on the West Coast. That was on the west coast of Florida, more of the northwest. I'm on the southeast of Florida. We just got the outer bands. We got some wind and some heavy rain at times, and some maybe 20-mile-an-hour gusts. But it was continuous. But it didn't do no damage here. Nothing. Life here did not change in southeast Florida. Yeah.
And anyone who has gotten affected heavily by Helena, my heart goes out to you. Thoughts and prayers. And I don't wish any of that on anybody, man. That's just, as I saw some of that, that's just craziness.
I think AOA is up there. He's up above Tampa, I think, where it hit.
Interesting.
Yep.
But you watching Penguin, man?
What was that?
Are you watching the Penguin?
No, I don't have was on an HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's the only streaming service I don't have. I got everything else.
All right. Fair enough. You watch any of the Agatha?
My mother started watching it. I've been teaching her about the MCU since the beginning, since WandaVision, and she started watching it. I haven't yet. I've been doing other things. I'm way behind on my series for Marvel and Star Wars on Disney. Way behind on a lot of things. Just other things going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. I want to get your opinion, because I know you're a big Trekkie. Better Captain Kirk or Picard?
Well, they both have different styles. Depending on what timeline you go through. If you go through the Kelvin timeline, Kirk never even finished the academy. He just pretty much was like given a field commission to captain from Pike, and Spock agreed. He never finished. He never even graduated the academy in the Kelvin timeline. In the normal timeline,
is the Kelvin timeline the more modern?
That's from the movies where Christopher Pine is the captain.
Okay.
Yeah, and the regular timeline, he don't know enough about him. his backstory. I mean, I'm watching Star Trek on Paramount, the one where Pike is still the captain. Pike hasn't had the accident yet, the radiation accident where Kirk gets the Enterprise. But overall, I don't know. I think they're both great captains, and I mean, I would love to serve under either of them. But I don't know who the better one is. I'll be honest with you. They're both very decisive, and they're both sneaky and clever and resourceful. That's what you need to be a Starfleet captain of a starship. You need those qualities, and they both have them. But as for the shows, I like Next Generation and the original series and the movies that came after of the original series. So I can't really answer that. I mean, who do you like?
I just started rewatching Next Gen on Paramount Plus. Watching episodes from season 1, and it's interesting that the first 4 episodes of season 1 are like plug and play of some of the old Star Trek episodes.
Mm. But during the many seasons they had Next Generation, a lot about Picard, that he was troubled and a troublemaker in the academy until he got his ass in gear. We know his first command was captain of the Stargazer. There's a lot to him. We really don't know anything about Kirk. Generation had a lot more seasons. Remember, I mean, the OG series only had like 2 seasons, and then it was pulled.
Yep.
So we don't really know much. They're trying to fill
the only
things
reason
in
I got
on
that second
Paramount.
season is because Lucille Ball fought through it really hard.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to fill in the gaps on Paramount Plus with the shows that the series they're doing, but can't really answer that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you must be really hyped and at the same time pissed about the whole Goose thing to have to start a live stream on it.
Actually, the whole Goose thing is, I tried getting on on Wednesdays on Saturday night, and for some reason, either StreamYard was messing up, or Brian didn't see me, or at one point I noticed that I was having some weird background noise, and I just decided not to join in.
Okay.
I watched the reaction video after that, where Sticky Goose made himself even like more of a jackass.
Yeah. I'm going to take you with me. I got you on my phone here. I got to go get my coffee. Go ahead, finish talking. I'm here.
All right, cool. Yeah, coffee rules.
Yeah, I mean, I stay up late. I'm like a night owl, so.
Yeah.
You're going to see dark here in a minute because I'm going into my hallway where it's dark.
Okey doke.
So, but I'm still here. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. And then, I watched that, and I finally watched the entire video where he was, ragging on the cosplay community and saying how he can't stand cosplayers, and cosplayer conventions are the worst thing since the plague.
Mm-hmm.
And my blood started boiling.
Right.
If anyone knows me, I am a cosplayer.
I know, brother.
I've made mad monkey love to many cosplayers. I've paid more money to cosplayers than anyone in this community, probably.
I have no problem with anybody's preference in anything. I mean, I'm like Ralph Cramden. I don't know if you remember the episode of The Honeymooners where Ralph's like, I remember if he was up for a promotion or something. He's like, hey, listen, I get along with everybody on the bus. That's me. I don't care what your sexual orientation is, your color, your religion, what your hobbies are. I mean, I don't care. Person's a person. They're entitled to, they have actually the right. It's one of the amendments to do what makes you happy.
Yep. Yeah, so like I said, I see the cosplay community get ragged up a lot. You know, that we don't, that
Constitution.
money isn't spent, and they just take up space and blah, blah, blah. You know,
Nah, I don't agree with that. Not at all.
you know, meanwhile, all 2 or 3 cosplayers I hang out with at show after show. There's many times where they'll be walking around in costume, you know, they'll be, you know, looking at a book, and they're handing it off to me, and I'm the one who's paying for it. You know, just like boom, 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 so they can continue taking pictures and showing their beautiful titties and their nice heart-shaped buttocks, and going boom shakalaka, and rocking the room, sir.
Hey, could you tell if anybody's in the chat?
No, in this chat room, I don't.
Complimentary post out of it blank. List with a clickable button show. What did I walk into? Blood sausage.
All right, Blood Sausage wants to know what. Hey, Blood Sausage, what's up? You walk into Insanity.
Graphic buttons. Clickable button. Comment.
Love Blood Sausage.
Love Aubrey Plaza. Blood sausage 820.
Ahve Plaza is just a beautiful man. I may be blind, but I'm not that fucking blind. And I don't know if she's playing a female, you know, version of Blackout from Daredevil 270.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I think they might just gender swap Mephisto's son for the show.
Graphic buttons.
Forgetting that he already had a daughter in the comics as well.
Clickable button show. One of my blood sausage 820. One of my blood graphic you.
He says, "What's up, Mike?"
Yo, what's up, Ed?
Clickable.
Yeah,
See if he wants to come up and chill.
What's good, Adam? Blood sausage.
I love you, Blood Sausage.
Graphic button. Clickable button. Button show comment up. House sent you all link to.
All right. Yeah. So, you know, like I said, for the first time in a while, this is one of my lesser promoted episodes. Tonight almost didn't happen for a few reasons. And it's like I just want to go on and have fun because I have a doctor's appointment I'm nervous about in the morning.
Oh yeah, about what? You want to share it, or you'd rather
It's
not?
my 3-month blood checkup.
Okay.
To make sure that leukemia is still on stage 0 to 1.
Okay. Yeah, we could talk about that privately later, but
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much public knowledge. I've talked about it many times.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't even know that you even had that.
Yeah. I don't.
That's why I said we could talk about it later.
Yeah. Like I said, it's something that I normally don't try not to talk about too much publicly anymore. But in the beginning, I was so scared. But I was in the entire community just really talking about it.
Yeah, I can't say I can imagine. You can't imagine something until you have it or experienced it. So I can't even say.
Yeah, but back in the beginning,
I'm really sorry to hear that because I did not know.
Yeah, it's like something that it's public enough to a point where if you go back and look at my channel, I mean, I did a podcast right after the first round of testing for it. You know, to a point where I was in. Just thank God because it took my mind off of things. Like even tonight, you know, anyone can't tell the fact that I'm kayfabing a little bit with the whole sticky goose thing.
Right.
You know, I'm just trying to start a comic book YouTube beef for shits and giggles to keep my mind off of other things. It.
Yeah, before you brought me in, I heard you challenging him.
Oh yeah, man. You know,
who knows? Maybe he'll get word that we're on, and he'll knock on the door, and he'll want to come up on the panel.
He's like an open invitation anytime, any place. You know, he could bring his wife with him.
Yep. Okay.
You know, like I said, I'll even give him some discounted toys from my good friends at Bad Dragon. You know, maybe it'll spice up their love life to a point where they'll stay off of YouTube for 6 months. You know, because I care about them, I want to see their marriage succeed, even though I don't believe in marriage. But that's another story.
I think we have competition now because Brian's on with the industry show. He's got he has Frisette, his daughter, on.
Who's he got on?
Frank Frazetta.
Wait,
is
he's
the
got Sarah Frazetta's on.
Yeah.
We may be leaving soon because
Okay.
that is something I really wanted to catch.
Well, then why don't you just end it and just give one last message? Shout to.
Just want to know. I know you got a copy of one of the hottest comics on the market right now. That Tales from the Bizarre #8.
Yes, sir. Sure do. Paid cover for it.
That's awesome sauce. Now my question is, I know the cover is amazing. Did you read it?
No, sir. Nope. I didn't even want to open it. I was afraid to open it to mess up the integrity of the book. I got it, and it went right into a Silver Age bag and board because they have more space on the sides, top, bottom, left, and right. Silver Age bags and boards for modern comics. That's the only ones I put them in because they don't hug them on the left and right, where you could get corner.
Remember that for future preference.
Well, that's just a plane going over. We have a lot of planes going back and forth in Florida.
Yes, I'm used to it.
But yes, I have not read it, and again, it is in a bag and board, and it's top loaded, just as Monsters #1, the Bridezilla variant.
A book I'm still on the hunt for.
Yeah, I got two of those, and I got those for cover as well.
Nice. Have you read Monsters yet?
No, didn't want to break the integrity of the book.
All right. Like I said, these are 2 books I want to read. But before I go hunting and start, spending some bread on them, I want to see a review or from somewhere in the community to see how good they are.
Well, yeah, I could just tell you one person. I forget what show it was I was watching. I don't remember. It was one of the shows where that book came up, whether it was a Hot 10 show or it was, I don't know, in the last 2 weeks. And 1 or 2 people in the chat said they read it, and the stories were incredible.
That's awesome. Because, like I said, it's nice to see some modern books doing well.
Yeah, but I don't think the price is going to hang where it is, forever. It's going to settle at a nice, decent.
Yeah, I see it dip into it eventually.
Yes, I agree with you. It's going to dip, but like I said, I mean, I can't lose because I paid cover. It's always going to be worth more than cover.
Clickable button start out of list blank.
All right, I just double checking the comments to see if there was anything new. This is the time when I actually miss having a man in the chair.
What happened?
No, I was just double checking the YouTube comments. That's all.
Oh,
and I just
anybody else come in?
Not yet, but
okay.
Like I said, yeah, man. I want to thank you for stopping by for a little bit.
I'm happy to do it. I mean,
And
I would have came earlier, but like I said, I was out running errands, and then, Venom called me. He was in, Walmart or Target. Wanted to know if he should buy a certain basketball product. He wanted my opinion before he bought it.
I wish I wish I lived in an area where Walmart's actually stock good stuff. The Walmart by my parents' house sucks. They never have anything good or cool in it.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I haven't bought sealed wax in a while. Last card I bought was because of Ohtani and what he did. I got in before things got crazy with his rookie card. I bought a PSA 10 of his Topps Chrome 2018 rookie card last Sunday. And I'm glad I made the move when I did because, they're going for a hell of a lot more than what I paid. So that's pretty much the last card I bought. I pretty much for the last 2 years bought cards, and I pretty much set myself up for the future with the proper cards, the proper rookies in almost every sport, everything from hockey and in between to football, basketball, baseball, hockey. And now I'm just sitting on
market. I have no desire to get into. I mean, I have been buying vintage non-sports cards.
Mm-hmm.
Old school. In fact, just bought a wax box of Rocky 4 trading cards.
Woo! Wow. That's going to be fun to open.
Paid like $40. I was like, yeah, I'll take these.
I mean, I only got into cards because of all the shows I was watching, Brian shows, and when they would get like him and Yi and Richie would get sidetracked and start talking about cards. And they would show them, especially during pickups. I mean, it just intrigued me enough to go like buy a box of 2, and then then it's becomes like a little bit of an addiction, and then you start going down rabbit holes. I started researching, and I'm very good study, and I pick up things very quick. I mean, my brain's always been like that since school. I mean, I absorb information and I'm able to retain it, and I was able to do very well on and know what to go for, what sets to buy, what sets not to buy, the ones to buy. I knew exactly what cards I was looking for. And like I said, over 2 years, I amassed a nice collection, and my PC is tight. I'm good for the next several years for all the sports, with either baseball prospects or rookies from all the other sports. And I'm good to go. So I haven't bought wax in a while, and I'm not buying any more wax ever.
I bought a pack of Superman. The last thing I bought wax was a pack of Superman 3 trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'd like to get the Richard Pryor rookie card, which is in that particular set. And I want to eat a piece of Topps chewing gum from 1983 live on the show. Because it says it's still got the original gum from 1983 in the pack.
Very interesting.
So I was like,
that's something I'd like to see. Now that's entertainment.
Yeah, I want to see if because that gum back then, when you're opening it out of the pack as a kid, it looked like it could kill people. That little stiff piece of gum that was on the top of the first card that always stained that first card.
Mm-hmm.
No, that and I'm thinking of getting back into garbage pail cards, but that's Brian's influence.
Yeah, McClay loves that. I mean, you want to know what to look for. He's the man to talk to.
Yeah, so it kicked me in the nuts and got me nostalgic, and I watched the Garbage Pail Kids movie, which is one of the worst movies of all time.
Mm-hmm. I never watched the movie or never bought any of the cards. I've just bought sports cards. And I don't sell them, so I mean, I just got them just to speculate, like I do with the comics. I don't sell any of my comics either. I just want to see how they do. And everything I have is 99% pulled myself. Very few I actually went on the secondary to buy, just because I wanted it, and I did not want to continue to buy boxes trying to pull it. It was cheaper just to buy it. So, like I said, I'm a quick learner, and I learned that it made no sense to keep buying boxes when for less money I could just buy the card outright. And that's what I did.
Really, like I said, getting into certain like vintage, not sports movie cards, just because it's reminds me of childhood. Something I enjoy.
Oh yeah,
just to keep it
nostalgic. Huh?
Yeah, and you can find them cheap.
Yeah,
cheap on the secondary market.
I mean, that's a nice niche, collectible, and that's why you as long as you enjoy it, I mean, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, and some of them are really good for signature series, for autograph opportunities at conventions.
Right.
I'm trying to see if there was ever a set of Goonies trading cards so I can find the Josh Brolin one.
That's interesting.
To get something Goonies signed for him instead of Thanos at New York Comic Con. Little things like that. There was a Mallrats trading card with Sharon Doherty. That's always awesome to grab.
Wish there was Lost Boys trading cards that came out.
Maybe I've always been trying. I still need to get myself the Lost Boys prop comic books.
Yeah, I mean, those are very hard to find. When they do come up on eBay, they disappear. There's actually 2 of them.
Yep.
Vampires are everywhere, and Kill All Vampires.
Yeah, I've seen the kill. I saw the Kill All Vampires at a local small show here in New Jersey somewhere, and the guy just didn't want to go down on the. I tried negotiating from dealer to dealer on a price, and he just didn't want to come down.
Yeah, I mean, they're
And
very
I
hard
was
to
like,
find.
I was like, okay, no harm, no foul, because that book doesn't come up very often.
Yeah, and when it does, it disappears. I had a chance to buy one on Mercury once for I think $40-50, and it was the good one, the one that he was reading in bed when he
Yeah,
started freaking out, and and then his mom called, and he started screaming, and and I forget. I think that was I forget which it was, Kill or Vampires Are Everywhere, but I slept on it, and somebody snatched it up within an hour.
it's a story of my life lately. Because I'm just at this point where, I don't believe in FOMO anymore, unless it's something I really, really super want. Like certain autograph opportunities and whatnot. But when it comes to books and cars and other collectibles at the moment, it's like, you know what? We're in a market of plenty right now. And if that's something I really, really want, I can go seek it out.
Yes.
I think FOMO is the fastest way to bankruptcy in this hobby.
Oh yeah, once I got back into comics 5 years ago, whatever it was, I learned after probably 6 months
And
not
all
to
these people,
not to FOMO on new
Amazon stuff.
comics, and not to FOMO on all the stuff that was hot at the time, like First Carnage, the things that were hot, first Black Winter, all that stuff that was hot, first Null. And I just I realized, and I just sat back, and I just if I get it on Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, I get it. I mean, and I just now I pick what I want. And like I said, I didn't have no FOMO with the Monsters Bridezilla cover, or the what was that other book,
The Adventures of the Bizarre #8.
Yeah, I didn't FOMO on that. I just stumbled upon it. My LCS ordered one for one customer that ordered it, and he didn't order any for the shelf. Just one customer ordered it, and I asked about it because I saw that it was hot, and he told me he only had one, and it was spoken for one of the whales at the store that buys a lot. I'm like, oh, I understand. I slept. You snooze, you lose. And I came back the week after, and the owner was there, and he's like, did you give Mike his, what's the name of the book again?
So are the Adventures #8.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I mean, they sent us an extra one by accident. I told Brian, the manager, to put it aside for you because you the only other one who asked about it. And I'm like, oh my God, don't play with me. And sure enough, he went behind the counter, the manager, Brian, my bud, and he pulled it out. I was like, oh my God, no way. I'm like, how much? How much you want for it? Because at this point, people were asking as high as $125 for it. That's if you could find one on eBay for sale. I'm like, what do you want for it? He's like, nothing, man, just cover. I mean, you asked for it, during the time it was, out on the shelves, and it was ordered at that time as well. So we don't bump up prices. We don't do that. And
Our shop should learn from that, man. Take care of your regulars.
Yep.
Take care of the people that take care of you.
Yep.
And
I thought all hope was lost, that I would never be able to get that comic even years down the line, because that's the type of book that's always going to show up on Stein's list every 6 months.
And almost 10 lists for years. It's going to be on
Yep.
cover price shaker reports for years.
And remember, graded ones haven't come back yet.
I think it's going to be a good couple months before graded books even start showing up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Once those start coming back, who knows what they're going to go for in 9.8, 700, 800, 1200? Who knows?
I can see 9.9s breaking a grand.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, I mean, I'm grateful I got one, a nice minty copy, and that one again. I mean, when it was already bagged and boarded. Actually, it was in a Mylar. He put it out of the box into a Mylar for me. I mean, that's why I haven't taken it out, and it's in a top loader.
Yep. Top loaders. The greatest way to protect your comics. It is the condom of comic books.
Especially a book like that I mean, there's very few out there because there's such a small, it's a smaller label it came on, and plus, I mean, just no stores ordered it.
I didn't even hear about it until Stein mentioned it on
Me
too.
too.
And then
Me too.
by the time I got over to the publisher's website, they were out.
Yeah, I was on the same show as you were on. We were talking in the chat.
I mean,
I thought all hope was lost.
Open up.
I thought I'd never be able to get
go to the PC.
And that was on a Friday.
Yep.
And that coming because it came out that Wednesday before, and it was already going for like $40, $50 if you could find one. And I went the Wednesday after, and that's when I was able to get it. I couldn't believe it. Because in between those, I asked if they got it in, and they told me that, I went in there in between that Friday and Wednesday, and they told me that they only ordered it for one person, and, hasn't come in yet, and they didn't order any for the shelf because nobody else wanted it, and they just felt that it would just sit there, and they got two, and they gave it to me.
Love Aubrey Plaza. Clickable button start. Graphic YouTube. Blood sausage. What did I want? Clickable button start. Out of list blank. Graphic YouTube.
All right, Mike. We are going to turn this over and let everyone catch this whatever this was tonight on on the rewind, and everyone can go check out either Comic Book Women.
Right.
I also want to thank Anthony for hooking me up with one of the same Biggie Small New York Comic Con exclusives the other day. BuryCityComics.com. They're awesome. Love Anthony and Laura. Or you could check the original Shock Jock comic books, comic book retailing. Mr. Opinionated, Mr. Dennis LeBarger Jr. over of Wonder World Comics. Jesse from Jesse James Comics and Brian McKay interviewing the Sarah Frazetta over on the Industry Show. Mm-hmm. Show will be on Wednesday some month as well. Love those guys. And Funhouse, check Funhouse out on Instagram, Funhouse Comics. And House, I thank you for all the friendship.
Thanks for inviting me on the show, brother.
Like I said, thank you for all the friendship and support. And
my pleasure.
And to everyone, please remember, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it. I love you all. Remember, Big Apple Comic Con returns to the New Yorker Hotel on November 23rd. Big Apple Comic Con, bigapplecc.com. Tell them about Adam sent you. I love you all. Blind Adam out.
Banner.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Have a great night. Love you, man.
Clickable, returned, clickable, mainland, clickable group layout, clickable leader layout, clickable, show more, clickable button edit layout, clickable button new layout, clickable buttons, banner, button, awesome, button edit, clickable button restart, clickable pause button, return to dash, clickable end stream button, end stream, outro video, clickable, button set outro video, not yet button, end stream button,